Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Now here's Reed. It's complete on the right side. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
And the Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They give it to him again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do. Because
what a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Sellers on the play action. Taking a shot on the first play. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
On the ground, it's McAllister. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their
elite
team.
userism.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Working that left side now. Still on his feet at the 45. Open spaces. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing, Sellers. Here's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
It'll be 3rd and long. Again, it's Sellers. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass, come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Reed. Working that wide receiver screen. At midfield, he's got room. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he puts through the extra point. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Sellers to throw. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there. 1st down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got him. And the defense drags him down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Look out, he's got room. Maybe a crease. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Play of the period, 1st down here. They go play action with Sellers. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Touchdown Gamecocks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And they did tack on the extra point.
That was a good drive. Can't even be mad at that.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Working the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Finds his big tight end. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Throwing Reed. Rushes on him. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Quick completion to the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off the RPO, complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sellers. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. They finally get him down, but the explosive play has them set up as we get set for the final 2 minutes of the half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Throwing, Sellers. He's going to let it go. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Soft spot in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Here's Sellers to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It's on target and complete. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man. Turning it on. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Sellers. Stepping to the right. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Quick strike complete. He stopped short of the 1st down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run the option. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Bussey. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Running inside, it's Owens. He's past the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Memphis taking on the Navy midshipmen.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Play fake, Sellers. Escapes the sack. And it'll be incomplete. This
That should have been
defense
pick
is
six.
physical and pass deep.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Time to take a shot. can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner.
Two interceptions we should have had on that drive. Gotta make them pay offense. Make them pay.
Here's Reed to throw. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
To the air, it's Reed. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense knocking it down.
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th.
Wow, bruh. That's the block right there, nigga. They hold me, dog.
That's a gutsy call.
There's no way he just doesn't block that dude.
The world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. Using his feet. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big guy smells it.
I knew he was running that play.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The fact that he got that bailout on 4th and 1 pisses me off because he threw what should have been a pick 6 on the drive before he punted.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey.
So he's gotten 2 blessings. The first interception, the interception I threw, Marcel Reed is throwing off his back foot instead of just throwing the bitch. Instead of just throwing the bitch, he's throwing it off his back foot on some bullshit, and they forced me to throw an interception. No pressure. I didn't move the stick. I let him do his his motion.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good pick up there as he
been in control the entire game, and they fucked me up. and give him like 2 or 3 possessions worth of bullshit to be tied. Fucking ridiculous.
And at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go.
Pass interference.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't
wow, that his DTs are
I definitely have to find my
making that play.
That guy the ball.
Delayed handoff. It's Owens. Picked up 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but
what?
Everything, there is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Bro, I threw the ball. I ain't never seen that on a throwaway.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Never seen that on a throwaway.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Now here's Reed. Oh,
bro, get the fuck out of here, dog.
As if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Just pure luck and bullshit. Bailing this nigga out.
So excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls out.
The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They punt it away on 4th down. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. Using his legs, it's McAllister. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here's Sellers to throw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. The RPO, it's complete. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. 4th down, Sellers. Lets it fly.
Oh, wow. Bro, why is he by himself, dog? That's not even my man.
And I'm pretty sure the card.
What is he doing? Bruh.
But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot?
That's ridiculous, dog.
You make the play.
That's horrible. There is no reason for him to switch off and do that, dog. No reason whatsoever. That's ridiculous, man. He's manned up. What kind of shit is that?
Bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
That has never been a part of football or any fucking EA game until this year.
So the Texas A&M
It's straight man to man.
They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push-up.
Nah, that's garbage, dog.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Reed unleashes it. Complete in the middle. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Gave this nigga the lead,
bro. A
bro.
little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Reed. Pressure coming. Looking left.
And he drops.
It just a little too slippery in the hands.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers
Bruh,
in this case.
come on, man.
You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Using his feet to buy time. Past the 45. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th.
What the fuck? See?
On 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive.
And then they took away my button, so I don't know what button my fucking wide open receiver is. Square is butt naked. All I gotta do is press square, but I don't know what button he is. I don't know his fucking button.
I'm gonna need my defense to be aggressive. It's gonna be a
Fucking ridiculous,
right
dog.
In the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here. Couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to
EA
get
owes
stop.
me
So
some
we're playing
bullshit.
Run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Somehow fits it into a host of
EA owes me some bullshit. Like, he's had like 4 random ass bogus fucking plays in his favor.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end.
You got to be
He's
shitting
got an
me.
open man.
You got to be shitting me, bro.
And
The fact that he had time to throw that.
46.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Sellers on the play action.
Then this nigga is wide open.
Right on the money. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You got to love how they
Fucking
just
bullshit,
continue
bro.
to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This
Can't believe I'm
offense
about to lose.
continuing
Dude.
to stay in a rhythm.
Sorry shit, dog. Basic ass plays, trying to do what I do and shit.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Sellers to the air again. Bringing the heat. Gets away from one. Lets it fly.
And we get nope. That's shit I'm talking about right there.
How about the quarterback there?
No interception.
A little Houdini act, breaking the tackle, breaking the sack. Maybe now you want him to get his eyes back downfield and try to make a play, but the pressure definitely sped him up and forced the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. We'll send the tight end in motion. Sellers flips it out to the back. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Quarterback making checks. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
How is he not throwing interceptions, bruh?
On 3rd down.
There was a QB contain out there.
3rd and short. It's going to be an interesting
QB contain, and he's throwing it from the fucking sideline.
He believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead, but if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here.
Fucking ridiculous, man.
That's the right decision.
That's insane, dog.
And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board. And this
How is this man throwing the ball from the sideline with a QB contain?
Nice to have a guy that you can
Unpressured. Like, the QB contain, what is he doing? The contain ends the fucking play, right, bruh? The contain is fucking running up the field with the receiver.
That one bounds through the end zone.
That's the shit I'm talking about, dog. That's the only reason he has the fucking lead. Goofy shit like that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing Reed. Fires to the right.
Fucking tight end dropped a wide open fucking pass earlier in the game.
It'll be 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though.
Looking long.
Yeah, and he gets another pick there. See? He's thrown 4 passes that should have been picked off in the double and triple fucking coverage. And he's... and this is what I get to deal with. He gets the benefit of fucking EA saving his ass. Fucking ridiculous, dog.
Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door.
And we've got no pressure. And again, that's like 6 picks.
How do you seal a game?
It's like 5 or 6 interceptions, bro.
Big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT.
Sure, EA.
Might seal their fate.
Thanks.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Run inside. It's McAllister. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Got his man on the right. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. If there's time to pad the stats. Keeps it going. Trying to put a little something extra on the board, and he'll take the sack, but they get the victory. Guys, if you want